All right, man, what it do, man? The angry, educated black man out here in South Africa, man. We see Mama Africa behind us, you know what I'm saying? We always out here lit.
Cape Town, niggas.
You know, we're on Long Island, backpackers, just chilling, hanging out.
Africa, nigga!
I'm probably gonna have a little more in-depth tour guide to really break it down for you, show you everything that we did. You know, of course, I'm gonna have a lit video. You know, we'll see the Whip Bank mini documentary. Well, that'll be coming up. You know, we'll see where that may end up. Lit out in Cape Town. You know, I just wanted to come to Black History Month and celebrate my time in Africa. As I've always been, I've been one about action. So I'm out here and I'm enjoying the scenery. It's warm. Met a bunch of cool people. I found out how you have to give women so many goddamn cows to get married. That shit sucked. Here we was just partying, getting lit.
Cheers.
After the first couple of days, I headed to Joburg.
Joburg?
Whip Bank specifically to help out a good cause, to shoot a mini documentary. Two sisters came together to make a school for kids with learning disabilities, and I thought that it was something that was very important. You know, me personally, I had ADHD and experienced some difficulty in school sometimes, so I can really relate to some of those things. And you know, they made the school on a farm, and Whip Bank's a tough neighborhood. Sometimes they don't have electricity, sometimes they don't have water, and these kids fight through it. You know, I felt it was important, and you know, if you can donate, you know what I'm saying, help out. You know, we're trying to put money in their pockets so they can get all the resources they need to, you know, do everything for these kids, and that's what's important. You know, the next generation, the future. That's why the fuck we out here. But you know, after I did the hard work and, you know, sort of got my bearings, then I went ahead and went on to Joburg for a night after a flight was canceled. One night in Johannesburg and I'm about to get lit, nigga! And basically, as soon as I got there, you're gonna see many graphics. But as soon as I got in the door, I had a beer, a whole direction of how to get lit for the entire night. That was an amazing night. You know, I saw Nelson Mandela's grandson get in a fight. They played the whole Migos Culture album. I'm gonna need the DJs in the States to get that right. Like, how in the fuck Africa got better music than y'all? The fuck y'all doing? And I met another cool filmmaker, you know what I'm saying, see if we can link up. He does some sports documentaries. You know, I just like the energy, I like the vibe in Joburg. I was only there for one night.
What a night in Joburg, one only.
Met some incredible people, had a great time, and you know, I will be back there. There's no motherfucking doubt about that. Came back in the morning, had a chance to check out Camps Bay. It was a beautiful beach. Ooh, I got caught. Had great food, had this ocean house. You know, everything is, low-key, everything's really cheap in Africa. The rand or the exchange rate out here is just much better. So, you know, I got so much bang for my buck. Really didn't spend as much as I thought I was at all. I mean, it was 13 to 1, 13 rand to $1. I mean, I was buying sodas for 50 cents. I mean, we had a freaking 3-course meal for like 60 bucks. I mean, it was crazy. And drinks. Don't forget the drinks too, and drinks, 4-course meal. So, I mean, it was dope, man. I'm definitely glad that it didn't put a hole in my pocket. And, you know, if you can find a good time to go, get that flight, you know, I really don't need a lot of money to have a good time. You know, after we left Camps Bay, of course, we partied. We pretty much partied all around Long Street. There's all a bunch of different clubs you could go to. 169 was one of our spots we fucked with. Coco was some sedity bougie shit. But hey, you know, that may be the vibe for some nights. Marvel over there, that shit was lit at all times. So, you know, well, I mean, it was sick when it was dead and there was a bunch of niggas in the room, but all those clubs were lit. And then Saturday, we headed to Robben's Island and well, actually, I went to the museum first. Got to see a lot of African art. You know, it was beautiful. My favorite exhibit was one that said, "Fuck white people," and it was created by a white person, which just made it all the more sweet for me. I'll probably go more into detail about some of the art. I thought there were a lot of cool things in there. There was one live exhibit where you could actually kick around with the balls, the soccer balls and shit. It was pretty dope. Nothing like going to Africa and experience African art, so that's 100. What else we got? As you can see, my mood's pretty chill overall. You know, everything was Gucci. You know what I'm saying? You have some learning experience. However, there was some shit that made me very angry. Now, what the fuck was Robben's Island? Okay, so I'm completely confused. One, I'm gonna start with, I don't even know what the fuck apartheid. Oh, I got it right, huh? Good shit. But yeah, apartheid. How the fuck y'all gonna create that shit after you've seen what happened in America? I'm fucking pissed.
Okay, a lecturer at West University.
Not only that, y'all gonna give us 7.5% of the land? Y'all just gonna let the white people take all of South Africa? What kind of shit is that? We didn't see what happened in the US, and we've got this whole color, you know what I'm saying? All this shit that I have no idea about, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming in here, I'm black, so I don't really see the color thing. I mean, I don't know how that would apply, but I mean, even here you could tell that, I wasn't African, definitely got the looks and they could tell I'm not from here. They probably looking at me crazy now as I'm yelling and acting like a damn fool on this ledge, but I don't give a fuck. Really, Robben's Island was just, that shit just made me so angry. What made it even worse is I was just surrounded by white people, like, the fuck? And then it was just European white people, like all your grandsisters and granddaddies and all that are the ones who invented all these penalties and all this shit that's caused all the systematic racism within South Africa. You know, it's nice to be on this block and it's an international city, but there's a lot of cities that are just townships and motherfuckers can't even eat. You'll go to a black township and it's just not conditions that are right, and you'll go to a white township and it's completely different. I'm kind of shocked and I'm appalled to have come to South Africa, but you know, I guess I really shouldn't be, right? You know, it's all over the world. It's just a systematic system. But to have seen what happened in the US for so long, not only for Robben's Island to have been there so long, it's taken forever for them to get to freedom. And combining all those things with, we still got Trump, we got Zuma, man, I mean, even have to take a second to discuss, like, can Zuma read? Can he read? I mean, because I've talked to many people and I don't think he can read. So we've got Donald Trump, terrible, shitty-ass president, and they got Zuma here.
We see honorable members using their heads to harm others.
Parliament was fighting, throwing bowls, talking about, bitch, you need to go get some KFC. Yo, I'm saying, I don't know what's going on politically around the world, but I think this was definitely an eye-opening experience. You know, apparently, whatever's been going on in South Africa, the angry, educated black man has been, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say you travel. You try to get your knowledge, you try to get more intelligent, smarter. This is definitely something I'm gonna have to explore more and see more of what I can do to right, help, you know what I'm saying, do anything that I can. Because at this point, the only thing I can tell people is I'm pissed. Like, what the fuck? 1948, y'all wanna see what happened all in America? Y'all just gonna close a blind eye, or was it the same people who set that shit up to set that shit up? That's just really pissing me off, man. Y'all just keep killing us, and I'm not happy about that shit.